Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 18 of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete. And I honest to God forgot about this mission. Seriously, this battle right here, I totally forgotten about it, which is why I said like part 18 or 19. I literally forgot about this battle because of the fact that, well, in this battle, it's kind of unremarkable. You don't get a star requirement, and quite frankly, the better you do in this battle, the easier it is to do. And that's why I completely forgotten about it. And more importantly, even though the non-mins did happen before this battle, they're hypothetical. I don't know why, but they are. Kind of baffling with the decisions that 8 made in this story. But anyway, we're going to go on ahead and we're going to go to Tianshui, a battle which, by the way, Jaing Wei personally defected on his own volition and basically took the castles of Nandong and Andong and all of Tianshui basically for himself, only for, well, Guo Huai to take them back and Zhuge Liang to be forced to retreat. But they aren't going to show that part. Anyway, we have Zhuge Liang, who's a decent character, Xing Shai, who's pretty good, Zhao Yun, because obviously he's the babyface of the series, and then the person we're playing as Liu Shan. Now, Liu Shan is much different from Dynasty Warriors 7 because he's no longer a Yuan Shao clone. He has a rapier just like Yuan Shao. He has a rapier like Sima Shi, but he's again no longer a clone character. Because, okay, to an extent. I did talk about how Liu Shan had his own weapon in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, not Extreme Legends, because we are playing that. But in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, he had a picnic bench as opposed to having his blade, which the bench actually worked well for him as opposed to his blade. But in this game, you're probably going to be using his EX moves a lot if he's not at a higher level than, well, if he's at a higher level than 25. If not, well, you're probably going to try to grind until you're at level 25 because this EX move is actually pretty decent. It's a 4-button combination, but he heals himself for a small percentage of health. And that healing also causes a shockwave. So there is that. Also, Liu Shan did not participate in this battle. In fact, Liu Shan never participated in any battle save for the one... Actually, no, he didn't even participate in the Battle of Chengdu. He was the one who instantly surrendered on Huang Hao's advice. So yeah. In fact, it was Zhuge Liang who actually participated in the final battle of Chengdu. But we're pretty much here in Dynasty Warriors, so there's a lot of interesting trivia you need to look up as far as for the Shu army. And yeah, it is kind of worse that you understand how much of a terrible ruler that Liu Shan was, but it wasn't really his fault. Actually, the fault of that lies towards Zhuge Liang and the regents that took afterwards, as well as his own father, who, by the way, didn't really teach Liu Shan how to rule, but instead left everything to Zhuge Liang, who, by the way, did not know what the hell he was literally doing. Because there are some things that actually could have been avoided, but wasn't. Like, for instance, the whole incident with Fawn Castle. That could have been avoided if he would have put Zhao Yun instead. Hell, he could have put anyone, but he put Guan Yu. I don't know why, but he did. And also, there was the whole matter of constantly Fugabun Shu. Wu, sorry, not Shu. Shu's the kingdom we're playing. Constantly Fugabooing over Wu over Jing province. if he would have kept his word, yeah, they would have had a massive disadvantage because Jing province would have been Wu, and Wu could just come and invade them any time. At least Wu would have kept up their word and not attacked them, kept the alliance, and more importantly, would have had a stronger foothold to go into Shu. No, Wei, sorry. A stronger foothold to go into Wei. Yeah, I mean, they would have had a stronger foothold to go into Shu, but they would have a stronger foothold to go into Wei, since Shu would have already captured 3/4 of the territories. And speaking of capturing, there are 3 castles here. Your job is to capture all of them, whether Jiang Wei interferes with your plans or not. And that's what makes this so easy. Now, you will be fighting enemies, and also you will be trying to cause a distraction while Zhao Yun causes a distraction. In fact, once you defeat all the enemies, or at least defeat one of the enemies, Zhao Yun would have already completely caused a distraction, which in turn would have left the entirety of this place unguarded until, that is, we start approaching the very first castle, which is Tianshui Castle. And sure enough, the first ambush troops appear. Now bear in mind, whoever you did not pick for this mission, you gotta make sure that they survive this battle. Otherwise, mission failed. That's the only prerequisite you have to worry about. That, and if you let Jaing Wei have his way, there's a certain person you gotta make sure that they do not escape. And if they do, well, that will end the battle. So, otherwise, this is a forgettable mission, a forgettable battle. Even though this battle is right before the one that may be a little bit tougher than expected. But, at the end of the day, what do you remember about that battle anyway? So let's just go on ahead and destroy the ballistas, and once we do, it'll be time for the cutscene. So let's get to that, shall we? Well, the ballistas are already destroyed, so cutscene time! Yeah, my internet cut out at the worst possible time and I got attacked while I was trying to reload my connection to a PlayStation remote. That can be a rather annoying thing when your internet goes out right in the middle of you streaming a game through PlayStation remote. Oh dear lord, Persona 5 Royals Extra Semester. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to record because I can record it through my through PS remote, but at the exact same time I'm gonna have to turn off the automatic just in case it kind of bugs out. That's if I get to the no, I can get to the extra semester no problem, but it's recording the extra semester, which I'm gonna have to use PS4 remote for. But we've pretty much took care of business, and now for the other part. We're gonna have to get through to the first castle. And that first castle, we just gotta have to intercept Jiang Wei. And there is no penalty except for the fact that it'll be a little bit harder to take it'll be harder to take the castle. And by the way, if the doors don't open once you kill the officer here, just kill off a bunch of troops and the doors should open. And also, you're going to have to get rid of the gatekeepers too. That's blocking the way. Because there are going to be gatekeepers in front of the door. Just ignore the officers that's in the way. That if you want to try to hurry this up, you're going to have to try to at least kill off an officer that is actually blocking the gate and go right in. But if Jiang Wei beats you to that area, the worst that'll happen in this castle is pyro cannons. That's the worst. Now, the other castle, there's going to be ballistae put in place if Jiang Wei tries to warn you about the oh, he's already there, son of a bitch. But don't worry, there's nothing wrong. Just capture the castle as normal. The only thing is there's going to be pyro cannons running about now. Even when you capture it, they're still going to curse Jiang Wei for the fact that you're still captured the castle despite his warning. There is going to be two other castles. One's just going to have fire in it, obviously, because it's Jiang Wei. What do you expect? The other one is going to have ballista. See the pyro cannons? Now, in order for to mitigate that damage, just go straight to the other palace, which is up north. You have a certain amount of time to try to mitigate the damage, because the messenger will say, Jiang Wei is headed towards the palace. But before you can even go there, you're going to have to defeat Pan Sui. Pan Sui, yes. You're going to have to defeat him and kill off the officers that are there, and also destroy the ballistae in order for the rams to actually go to the wall and destroy the castle. And destroy the castle wall. If you capture the castle before Jiang Wei shows up, everything will be fine. But if you don't, ballistae will appear. So there's going to be that. Either way, this is a forgettable mission. Plain and simple. Yep, we're running out of time because Jiang Wei's on his way there. Pretty much a shame, honestly. Now that we've got the ballistae down, the ram is going to ram the door and break it open. Instead of repeatedly ramming it over and over and over again. Oh wait, no, it's still going to ram it over and over and over again. Because in Dynasty Warriors 9, they had this really medieval looking ram. And it just went swing, boop, swing, and it just... And I mean, I have the 9 playthrough. You could see it for yourself of how slow those rams moved. In 8, look how quickly it took me to get into this area, come in, kill the officers in charge, and more importantly, kill the gatekeeper that's blocking the way to this guy. Oh yeah, Yan Ling was also one of the rebels who gave up Tianshui, so yeah, there is that. There were a lot of rebellions in Wei, to be honest with you. And because we came here before Jiang Wei did, Jiang Wei will be blamed for this incident. So he's going to try to make his way over to the last garrison, the northwest one. And there's another guy here. I should kill him. I think I should go a different way, because the other way, I'm probably just going to be stuck anyhow. Or I could just take my horse. Come on, dude. Let's just go, and let's just get there. So, the last castle to capture is Tianshui. This one's going to be easier, because Jiang Wei is going to basically head over to Tianshui, but take the long route. I mean, if you're faster than Jiang Wei is, you'll probably capture all the territories in no time. Also, this is the place that's set on fire. But another thing I need to mention is this isn't going to be the only time fire would appear in the area should you fail to stop Jiang Wei from showing up. Oh wait, Ma Zun's somewhere out in the vicinity. But anyway, once you isolate Jiang Wei, Ma Zun will actually lock the door, or should I say Xiahou Wei will lock the doors and try to burn you alive with Jiang Wei in it. So that's basically why this is forgettable, because even if you fail, it'll be a lot harder in a way to defeat Jiang Wei, because you will be having your health lowered down to about, I think, 75%. But at the exact same time, so would Jiang Wei, because of the fact that there would be fire in the main camp that Jiang Wei is in, and they would lock the doors. So yeah, we're done. That said, folks, now that Jiang Wei's on our force, much to my utter dismay, we are going to be doing G18, which is a star requirement that will lead to, by far, the worst mission in the entirety of the Shu Kingdom. So on that note, this is RVman985. I will see you all in part 19. And God help us all, this one has a very tough star requirement. Not as tough as Wu Zhang, but it's still tough nonetheless. See you all next time.